Hey guys, so join me as we make some cauliflower risotto. So the first thing that you're going to do is grab some cauliflower rice. I tend to like the stuff from Costco, which is pictured here. And I also like just a little bit of broccoli, mostly for color. So I just took some frozen broccoli that I had in my freezer and I just broke it into tiny little pieces. So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a cookie sheet and put some parchment paper on it, and then you want to spray it down. So you can either use Cam, or I like to use avocado oil, so I just have one of those little pump sprayers. So give that a good spray, and then lay out your cauliflower rice onto the parchment, breaking up any big pieces that happen to be there. And then I went ahead and I sprinkled mine with Epicure's 3 onion seasoning, some salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic. Then you're going to pop it into a preheated 375-degree oven. As you can see, mine wasn't quite there yet. Oops, I almost forgot the broccoli. Don't forget to sprinkle that on before you put it in the oven. So this next part is where it gets a little more complicated, so bear with me. As is usually my way, I didn't really measure this, so I'm going to do my best to give you actual measurements. You're going to melt a chunk of butter in the bottom of a saucepan. By estimation, I would say this was about a quarter cup, maybe a little bit less. But you're going to melt it until it's foaming, and then you're going to add a splash of cream. My estimation was about maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons. Next up, you're going to add some cream cheese. I like to use the already softened cream cheese. I used light in this recipe, and I used about 3 ounces in total. So I just chunk it up and throw it in the pot. After you've got that all in the pot, you're going to remove it from the heat and whisk it quickly. You don't want your cream and butter to boil. So you're just going to whisk that in quickly until it becomes smooth and sauce-like. Once you've got that a good consistency, it's time for more cheese. I like to use a combination of at least 2 different cheeses. For this one, I used Balderson's Old Cheddar and Marble. You're going to use about a cup in total, grated, and then you're going to combine it with your cheese sauce and stir it until it is well incorporated. Then it's time for my secret weapon. Now, I've made some pretty good cheese sauces, but this just kicks it into overdrive. You're going to have to trust me, and I really hope that you will try this. This is Epicure's nacho cheese blend. It is fantastic, and it really, really makes this sauce amazing. I sprinkled about a tablespoon in here, but it really is to your personal taste. Next time, I think I might even double that. By the time your cheese sauce is done, it's pretty much time to take the cauliflower and broccoli out of the oven. All said, it was about 20 minutes. I just always keep an eye on it because you don't want it to overcook. The whole purpose of putting it in the oven is to dehydrate it a little bit so that there's not as much liquid. So take it out when it's golden brown, and then you're going to put it into a container. I used a stone loaf pan because it's the perfect size. If I had the Epicure steamer of the same size, I would absolutely use that. But really, any container that you have that can go into an oven, or in our case, I'm going to be using an air fryer. But whatever you've got, either will work. Once you've got it all in your container, you're going to pour your cheese sauce over the top. Now your cauliflower risotto is ready for its final step. I like to use an air fryer because I find that it just gives it a texture that's kind of out of this world. But it will also work in your oven, so whichever you prefer. I am going to use this amazing gadget, which is a Ninja Foodie Grill. If you have never used one of these or you've never seen one, you are truly missing out. These things are the bomb.com. Once your air fryer or oven is preheated to 325 degrees and set to 20 minutes, you're going to put your cauliflower risotto uncovered into your air fryer slash oven. And that's it, folks. Trust me, this is delicious. Now, just a little caveat. I am on a predominantly low-carb diet, so I do realize there is a lot of cheese and fat in this, so it might not be for everybody, but trust me, when all you want is real risotto or mashed potatoes, this does fill that gap. So it's really good, and I hope that you try it. If you do, let me know what you think. Thanks so much.